Okay.
Right. I'll try to keep it short because I'm not a speaker at this conference. I just want to show you about the Tech Lab, which was just announced that we're going to get. So basically what it is we're going to take a shipping container and we're going to transform it into a self-sustaining mobile technology lab. Now, the idea is that it's going to contain all kinds of 3D printers, laser cutters, computers, iPad, all of the stuff that we need in order to expose kids to new ideas, cool stuff, and practical skills that they might need in order to face future technology challenges. So the project is coupled to the Nos Atardi, Trai Merdia after-school program. It's going to run for 1.5 years. And the idea is that we wrote a curriculum, so it's going to stay at each location and then every 2 weeks move to a different location within the after-school program. Now, why are we doing this? Well, first of all, we need a new generation of engineers. I'll scratch that. We need a new generation of kids that are better prepared for the technological challenges that we face going forward. Right now, you guys are very impressed with your smartphones and apps that do one thing at a time, so that's cool. But wait till you start talking to your phones. I mean, all of the apps that you're using right now are going to be integrated. And soon enough, that will be so complex, we can't even make a user interface for it, so all of you will be talking to your phones. And not only will you be doing that, you will be talking to your phone, giving instructions to your self-driving car while putting out the air conditioning in your home. So who's going to build that? Who's going to manage that? Who's going to manage all of that data, right? So we're starting young, and we're trying to expose kids to new technology, trying to teach them practical skills that they might need going forward. We also need a new generation of kids that are kinder to the earth, that understand you don't have to buy everything off the shelf. The stuff can be recycled, reused, repackaged, repurposed, right? So those are the things that we want to expose kids to by doing the Mobile Tech Lab. And this is how you can get involved. So for instance, the Tech Lab is going to move from school to school every 2 weeks, but then again, you have all the school vacations, right? So when that happens, we're going to take the lab and we're going to park it in a public space. And that's how schools can get involved. That's how companies can get involved. For instance, when we're doing this expo, we can park it at Plaza Daniel Leo. And because APE Sector Técnico has a lot of cool stuff as well, they can join us and we can have a science fair. Like those are things that are sorely needed, right? Or ATA, Aruba Tourism Authority, can co-host the lab for a week and then have tourists come in and print little blue horses that they can then personalize and take home as souvenirs, right? Or Elmar, one of our sponsors, can co-host the lab as well, park it in one of their locations and have kids come into the lab and teach them about electricity and grid and all the stuff that they're doing. So there's various ways in how companies, public sector, private sector, schools, educators, interns, all of you can get involved. So what will happen is moving forward, as all of this is being formalized in the coming few weeks, we'll start reaching out to more stakeholders, set up a website, and share all this information with you. So that's my time. Thank you for your time, and enjoy the rest of the show. Thank you.
Thank you, Marlon. Now that, to me, sounds awesome. So a couple of weeks ago, I was having a conversation with my 7-year-old daughter. She thankfully likes school. And I told her, well, you don't need to go to school. Why are you going to school? And she said, well, I like to learn. I said, but don't worry. When you're older, the robots will do everything for you. And then her question to me was, well, what if they break? I need to fix them. So this is going to help. This is a great initiative, and I'm happy to hear.